On this week's episode, we're taking a look at Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the best comic book movie ever made. Period. Full stop. Whoa. But what if I don't agree? I know that making such a bold declaration opens me up to a ton of criticism. You can almost hear the trolls sharpening their razor wit right now. So before you launch into a nerd rage, put aside your nostalgic love for the OG Superman starring Reeves and Brando, or Tim Burton's Batman with Keaton. Allow yourself to see beyond the awesomeness that is The Crow, and forget the terrible things Zack Snyder has done to the DC Universe. Oh, and one more thing. Let go of this incomprehensible adoration for Nolan's terrible Batman trilogy. Whoa, stop doing that! But that origin story is so good. Sure, okay, agree, but once he leaves the snowy mountain headquarters of the mysterious League of Shadows, the movie goes to crap. Seriously, search your soul. You'll come to your senses. Now, with all of that out of the way, I still have 10 years of Marvel Cinematic Universe to address, and the bottom line is this. They've had an incredible run with some high points and some low points, but none of those films comes close to the greatness of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and here's why. Number one, the idea that anyone, and I mean anyone, can be Spider-Man. Now, one of the many things that makes Spider-Man great is the suit. Sure, it looks amazing, but that's not why the character has endured for so many years. It's the simple fact that Spidey's suit covers him from head to toe, allowing readers, regardless of race, religion, age, and gender, to imagine themselves donning the suit and saving the day. I mean, this idea has been overlooked by all the Spider-Man films to date, except Spider-Verse. And let's be honest, it's the best handling of inclusivity. Miles is half Puerto Rican, half African American. Penny's Asian, and Peter Porker, well, he's a ham. Number two, what makes you different is what makes you Spider-Man. Obviously, the whole plot of the film hinders on driving this point home, but it's yet another example of the writers paying really close attention to what sets Spider-Man apart from the other comic book superheroes out there. See, Spider-Man isn't a millionaire, a super soldier, or the last son of Krypton. He's struggling to find his own identity in a world that has chosen an identity for him. And I think we can all relate to that. Number three, girl power. In no way am I bagging on Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel, but Into the Spider-Verse presents us with a spectrum of Spider-Men and women. On one end, we have the out-of-shape, ready-to-retire, reluctant mentor Spider-Man, and on the other, Miles Morales, who's just starting his journey. But smack dab in the middle, we have Gwen Stacy, Hero Prime. She's dealing with the emotions of loss, yet head and shoulders is the strongest, most competent Spidey on that spectrum. And the thing that I love is that Gwen doesn't shy away from the task at hand, showing the audience that you can still be tough while dealing with your emotions and keeping your identity intact. And I think that's an important lesson for young girls and a lot of adults. Number four, art style. All the half-toning, hatching, and line work associated with Kirby's work on Spider-Man is all up on the screen, not as a gimmick, but as a storytelling device that blends comic book and movie like never before. But don't take my word for it. Head on over to Wired after this video for a fascinating deep dive as they deconstruct all the cool techniques they employed making the film. Number five, a complex, multi-dimensional storyline. Where most films have difficulty keeping one story arc intact, Spider-Verse lands the equivalent of the triple Lindy. Not since Back to the Future or Terminator 2 has a film so deftly handled such a difficult feat, and Spider-Verse does it better. Sadly, to get into the details would only ruin this film for those who haven't checked it out. So go, check it out, and judge for yourself. You won't regret it. Trust me, it's amazing. Agree, disagree, let me know in the comments section below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Oh, and to those already subscribed, thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in and helping me reach my goal of 100 subs. It truly, truly means the world to me. Thank you.